welcome to another interesting episode of the Viral Virtue Show, the show that promotes the culture of good character, morals, and value. With me here are AB and Osas, and I am OC. So Osas, what are we going to be talking about today?
I have a very beautiful topic, making lifetime memories.
Oh, wow.
Now, the beautiful thing about good memories is that they are soothing to the soul.
Yeah.
Just like we have the negative memories that makes you troubled. But when you have beautiful memories, you think about them, you smile, you just give a smile. And I have a couple of beautiful memories. I don't know if anybody wants to share any, just one.
I actually want to hear yours because I know.
Okay, mine.
Yes.
Okay, let me say I have many, but I'll share one. When I traveled to Ghana with my mom, I'm not from a family where we go on vacations regularly, but this one, she said, let's just go relax in Accra. We were in Accra, then we went to Tema. From Tema, we went to Kumasi. My dad didn't go with us. He can be like that sometimes. He's a good man, but he can just be like that. So he was at home. We traveled. I left Nigeria, and when we got there, I was trying to charge my phone. You know this thing we do now, trying to charge phones here and everything. When I got there, I thought maybe there would not be light. But there was light throughout, and I was complaining that, why come they would be wasting their lights at this point like that in Accra? But of course, that's a country where, as much as possible, they have good power supply. So one of those memories for me was when I got to go out with my mom, and I would never forget that. I intend to create that for my children anyway.
Yeah, I
so
think
now
it's
I've
important.
Done mine.
And
Maybe.
you know, for me, I think that the memories I still remember and I'm fond of, one, the childhood memories, and then the other one was when I was dating my husband. You know, we did a long distance relationship. He was in Abuja and I was in Benin. And you know, when he comes, all the things we get to do, you know, he was deliberate about making it last. And yeah, those are the things that, you know, are still in my mind. But anyway, I think we should take a break. And when we come back, we have somebody amazing. We have an amazing guest. He's a father, he's a husband, and he's really big on creating memories that last. So let's take a break. When we come back, there's more.
A very warm welcome to everyone watching. We show you life-changing stories, those you have helped through your generous giving.
I say thank you to CBN.
You provided free surgeries for the helpless, clean water wells for many communities, empowered youth, women, and widows. For more heartwarming and life-transforming stories you made happen, watch episodes of You Were There on Flame TV.
Welcome back, guys. This is the Viral Virtue Show, and for today we'll be talking about making lifetime memories. We have in the studio an amazing person, Mr. JT Oshoke. It's good to have you here, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir. And I have a bit of a confession. Someone did a little bit of a gossip and just told me that you came back with your wife recently. You made some travels and you go back. Would you want to share a little bit about that, sir?
Yeah, so just 2 days back, we just got back. We've been away for over a week.
Wow.
And so the thing is, I enjoy the topic we're talking about today because I'm kind of very intentional about building lasting memories. My wife was going for a training in Bangkok, and I knew it was going to happen about 2 months ago. And I said, hey, look, because this is what we've always done.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll take advantage as much as possible when there are opportunities. Instead I'm traveling or she's traveling, let's just create those memories. So I tagged along. And we went there for about a week, and then not while she was having a training, after the training we would also experience and tour the city of Bangkok. So we just got in on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, very memorable and fantastic experience.
And I saw some pictures. I saw some memories he created, and it was really beautiful. And you know, we just heard the song before the set, and the first thing that came to my mind was your memories, the pictures, the song. You know, and I think that's one powerful thing, music, in creating lasting memories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. It's good to have you once again.
Thank you.
And we'll be talking a little bit about sharing memories. We know it's not something we can exhaust here because they are very extensive. But sir, would you want to share some of the memories you've had, beautiful memories you've had, maybe with your spouse or any other person?
So memories are endless in my few years on earth, as I can remember. Beautiful childhood memories are, remember growing up in a home, all boys and one girl. 4 boys and a girl. Great memories there. Growing up in the northern parts of Nigeria, travels every Yuletide period. We always had the opportunity to go to the village. My father, he would take us home, we build memories, enjoy village life, And then when there were holiday periods like maybe Salah or Christmas, we'll travel to places. We were in Katsina, we'll travel to Kano, we'll go and watch the Durbar, we'll experience, it's always big on taking us out to experience, moments like that. And then I took that into my marriage. I knew from the very beginning that when I was courting my wife, I use, that our marriage, we're going to be very intentional about it. And from the very get-go, while we're planning the wedding, we knew that going for a honeymoon was an
important part.
Very important, very integral. So we didn't play with that part. While we're budgeting for other things, we also budgeted for that. So as soon as we're getting married, straight from the wedding venue, not going home, we went to the hotel. From the hotel, the very next morning, we flew to Obudu, Cattle Ranch.
Oh, really? That's where I went for my honeymoon.
Oh, that's nice. And it's been, this year will be the 10th year of our marriage.
Oh,
and,
nice.
So
that sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah, so it's been memorable since then, and then we've built on that. We've built on that, I can say,
I'm really tempted to ask questions concerning honeymoon, but
we know that it's a new terrain.
It's actually part of the memories. I've actually heard people who say things like, we didn't go for the honeymoon thing after our wedding and we are cool with it. But like I said, let me not drag it.
You don't know what you are missing until you have it sometimes, and that's how it is.
And it's a good place to create memories, right?
Yeah, I remember when we were... So let me give you one funny gist about my honeymoon on our way to Obudu. So after our wedding, of course, we didn't tell anybody we wanted to go. We didn't want to join the family wherever it is they were going to. We're not following, Just like you did, we made intentional efforts to keep aside monies for our honeymoon, and we made... just plans on our way. So we decided, okay, for us to have more money to spend, we're not going to take the flight. We're going to go by road. Let me give you people honeymoon. We're going to go by road. I'm not really sure what happened. We had hired a taxi to take us all the way to Calabar, then from Calabar to Obudu. But somewhere along the line, there was some fracas with the taxi man. And we needed to leave that day. So we made up our minds to go and join the park and join the local regular transport. This car broke down on the road.
Oh my God.
Honeymoon people. It broke down on the road. And do you know the car that took us to Calabar? We had to join what they refer to as Yambola. I can't believe I'm saying this on air. I'm so sorry, my husband.
You want to tell me what that means so that people will know.
Yambola, for those who don't know, are the local lorries that transport local produce from the north to the south. So they were like, oh, this couple are just joined us, and we were like, this is the memory we will never forget.
And it's a beautiful memory.
We got to Calabar, then got to our hotel, and then of course we continued on a much more dignified ride all the way to Obudu.
And you have some stories to tell your children.
Yes. So that's it. That's a memory I will not forget.
A beautiful one.
Sometimes in school, I also realized that in school, those lecturers we tend to remember are lecturers that were the ones that maybe, in secondary school, for those people that were caned, I got some canes. And then for the university, those ones that maybe you failed their courses. And why is it like that? Like, it's those kind of memories sometimes we tend to remember, those things that were a little bit harsh, not just the beautiful ones.
You know what? Hold that negative memory thought there. We'll be right back after this break.
Hello guys, welcome back to the show. With us here is an amazing guest, and he's been with us for a while now. We've been drilling him, I would say, Mr. Oshoke, and we've been talking about making lifelong memories. We have shared some things about, you said something about me holding my negative memories.
We're talking about lecturers.
Yes,
and
that those lecturers that, okay, you want to say something
I was
about
going
that?
to say something. I said it's easier. I don't know, from my experience, I think it's easier for to have, you don't have to be deliberate for negative memories to happen. So that's why you have to be deliberate to counter those negative memories.
That's right.
Yes, because
Very
beautiful
true.
memories don't just happen.
Very
You have to be
true.
deliberate.
Very
So that's
true.
why it's easy for, something happens that is bad, you just take. But for me, what I do to counter that, I deliberately go and create something really nice.
Really
And
nice.
yeah,
Wow.
that's...
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sir, one of the things I also heard about you is that you're very vast. And that's good.
Who's this little birdie?
I wonder.
There's been someone telling me we are all good
I'm
things.
pointing
anyway,
fingers.
that you're very vast and you deal a lot around different facets of life. Creating memories, lifelong memories, we've all seen that it's vitally important. But the thing
Yes.
is, why do people not pay attention to this part of life if it is this important, like we are saying here?
So I think people get carried away with their environments, right? So a lot of people are reactive. So being intentional is not something you just learn. You have to be deliberate. Maybe it comes from, I would say it comes from you being aware first. So you see, people who are able to create lasting positive memories, like what we're talking about, are people who become aware. And you don't just become aware, perhaps maybe from an experience or you've gotten a superior information. You now know that this is how to go about my life. So yeah, people may not pay attention to this area of building lasting memories, perhaps because they do not know. And then they are reactive to what is going on. So I react to the economy, I'm reacting to the challenges, to the news, what's going on around the environment. And as a result of that, so you wake up in the morning, the first thing you hear is, oh, so my mind is all tied up. I'm going to pay school fees. Oh, the rent is coming. That is coming. So you don't want to even listen to anything. But look, like, I know we've shared a bit of experience, and those experiences look like you have to spend money, right? Because you have to travel, you have to make trips. It's not all positive memories that you have to spend, that you need a budget for. Simple as just coming home and just being present in the moment and enjoying the moments with your spouse, with your family, with people that matter in life. Just knowing how to appreciate the little things, right? The little things that matter in life can actually give you the memorable experiences that, can go a long way in reassuring you, especially when things, or if things, do not go the way you think they will go later on in life. And you look back and say, there's something to look back there. You can draw from that experience, and then you can reassure yourself going forward.
Just saying what you, listening to you about memories not being expensive, or you don't have to. Yes, you have to spend money sometimes, but you don't always have to spend money. And I'm of that school of thought. And thinking back, just this Sunday, we are always busy. My husband is busy. I'm busy, and the children, they always want us to have time for them. And so we were just deliberate on Sunday. We just said, bring out the mattresses, and we just put them in the parlor, and we dressed it, and we all laid down, and we're just gisting, talking, and I was leaving the house this morning, and they were asking me, are we still going to do that? They were expecting it to be a regular Sunday occurrence. I said, children of God. But we didn't get to spend anything. But it's something that has stuck in their mind. So it really doesn't have to be expensive.
I think the key word there is intentional and being deliberate, and it doesn't have to be about money. Also, you were talking about something, you were giving me a narration of couples that would fight and they would have to play music, something like that.
Okay, yes. So there's something referred to as neuro association, where sound or smells are used to trigger certain memories in people. So I remember way back then, I was really young, so I wasn't married or interested in all of that at that time. But this gentleman always talked about how anytime he wanted to cancel couples, especially couples that hadn't been speaking for a long time, when they came to his office, he would ask them what music they used to like way back when they were cutting. And then he would ask for the music to be brought on the day they were going to have an appointment with him. without them expecting it, he would put the music and then he will insist that they dance. He says sometimes without even getting involved in their issues, they start smiling and they start laughing, and then the ice breaks and everybody loosens up, and then of course he's able to talk to them and tell them the importance of forming memories and how powerful that old memory has showed up in their life. So it's, you know, it's a very important thing to music does help to preserve memory. Smells and sounds does help to. You just came back from Bangkok. There's something about Bangkok when you smell it anywhere else you go in the world, you will think, oh, that time when I was in Bangkok. So it's very powerful, you know, and it's referred to as neuro association.
If I may add to that, to say that sights.
Yes.
You know, sights are
as
very
well.
key. What you see stays a long time with you. It stays in your memory bank. Like speaking about Bangkok, the food, the environment, they have a great food culture there. So once as I got back now, you just see the noodles, the rice, you know, the street food. You just the memories come back.
Memories,
it's just different. And then pictures, preserving honeymoon pictures, or the pictures we've taken, like the ones you saw, and all that. So like we have a wedding album. Anytime sometimes you just might want to look back as you're going through, as you're looking at those pictures, it's just connecting back and it's doing something to you. You're replaying the experience, and then it brings you to a beautiful place.
And then some people cry. There's actually this song that each time they start playing, I'll just hear my father do something like, ooh! This cool and the gang. They're down on it. I always wonder, what's the thing? Then even Bob Marley, there's a way he just remembers those days. And I'm wondering, but sir, with all of these beautiful memories that we have spoken about, how can we make memories even in the toughest of times like this? You spoke about the challenges people face, the distractions here and there, but how can we make that?
Yeah, so like, I mean, I'll go back to what I've said already about intentionality. Yeah, so do not be reactive, be deliberate about what do you want. See, I tell people there is what we call circle of control.
Okay.
Why worry about what you do not have control over? So your environment, there is a limit to which you can control what happens around you. So why don't you channel that energy instead to what you have control over? So what I have control over is my happiness. What I do not have Gary to drink later, you know, I'll leave that to God, right? So we're Christians. So I go back to the source. God, thank you for life, right?
That's right.
So once you live a life of gratitude, right, you're grateful for what you say. Gratefulness is, I do not have it yet. Gratitude is when you've got it. But be grateful even if you don't have it. So I'm grateful that I'm alive, right? So why don't I maximize the moments now and then focus on what I have control over? Be grateful for even what I do not have, and just trust God that all things will be all right. You know, instead of worrying, the Bible says, why worry over the birds? Don't worry, the sparrow, and yet they feed. So as a Christian, I focus on what is within my control.
That's right.
And I trust God. I count my blessings beautiful. And I trust that everything will just be fine.
And we are grateful that you could come, you know, you could stop by our studio today, and we are going to create a memory.
Sure.
And we're going to play a game, so that whenever you see straws and you see cups, you will remember.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, so I'm going to do this. Let me take this out. Sorry, Osas, can you take that?
Okay.
All right. So,
Right.
Osi, please help me. Put it.
What do you want me to do?
Okay. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
4. Okay, let me make it 5. So this is what we are going to do. I'm going to give everybody 3 straws.
Okay, let me keep this here. So please.
And you're going to sit where you are and try to aim. Try to aim for the cup.
Okay.
All right.
3.
3 straws.
3.
How many do you want?
Just asking.
I think some people are closer to the cups than some people.
Well,
Well, that's how life is.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We in the tropics are closer to the sun.
Exactly.
than other people.
All right, so we'll start with you. You start, okay? All right. So,
What do I have to do?
just aim.
Try to aim?
Yes.
So this is taking me back now to my basketball playing days.
Oh, nice.
Yes, so let me see if I still got it. All right, so I can aim for anyone.
We are doing the whole.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's start with this one. Oops, missed it.
Oh!
I still got it.
Yeah.
Let's play safe.
No.
Okay, 1/3. That's good.
Let me try.
OC.
Lord.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
That was
I
close.
have no idea. Okay, let me try the next one. Yay!
All right.
That's not fair. Distance. Okay, 1. Jesus.
Whoa.
2. Oh my God.
Say a prayer.
Oh, sorry.
Close.
Can I just do this?
That's dropping.
Nah.
Oh, okay. So 2.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I feel so ashamed right now, but anyway.
No, you have a partner. I
Oh,
also
okay,
did-
so
I
I'm
did
not
the
alone,
end,
right?
so it's-
Thank you, Miss Oshoke, for, playing our game.
Yeah.
I hope that this adds to your basketball memory.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me
Yeah.
and for creating an awesome memory this morning.
Oh,
too.
that's
Thank you
great.
very much,
That's
sir.
great.
Yes, sir. One final thing before we go. One more question for you. I really want to get everything you have as much as possible. As it pertains to God, how can we create a lifelong memory? As it pertains to godliness and with God, working with God and all of that, how can we do that?
Okay, so I am fortunate to have grown up in a Christian home. So I was introduced to God quite early. So from the age of 5, and I'm over 40. And so I've been introduced to God quite early. So I've been privileged to walk, to know God early, and to also understand that when you put God first, God takes care of the rest. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall be added to you. And that's, I'm a living proof and a testimony of that. So having that deep connection, deep relationship with God, building memories with God, knowing God, researching the Word of God, studying the Word of God, being in fellowship with God, those are memories you're creating, right? Because you study your Bible, study the Word, attend fellowship, be in the presence of God, go to church together with your family, your kids, your family members, your spouse. You're creating memories. Like I had a retreat, we just had a December retreat and all that. Easter is coming, there's going to be retreats. Always being intentional, going to the presence of God. So have those alone moments. That's also creating memory. And then relating to God as a father. When God is your father, He's your provider, so you create memories. So God is a provider, that's a memory of God. I know God in so many ways, as a healer, as a provider, as a protector, and so on and so forth. So seeking God and just being deliberate to know God more, you create more memories out of that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So seeking God, creating memories with God, and every other thing would come around. Osi.
Okay, so 5 things that I'm taking away from today is that memories are special and long-lasting, and no one can steal your memories. Number 2, no one can steal your memories. Number 3, God is big on us making memories. If you look at all the things He spoke to the Israelites about, He was always saying document. And every single time, what we have today is handed down memories from what the Israelites passed through, all through their time living, even before Egypt. So that means God is really big on you documenting your life.
If I said there is a word there, memorial.
Memorial, that's right.
That's
There's a reason why that
Bible.
word is there, yes. So that's the third thing. Another thing is to, bad memories can come without any effort. So make sure to counter those efforts by making good memories intentionally. And finally, memories help you through tough times.
True.
When you have good memories that you have lots of good memories to help you deal with the tough times when they show up. So those are 5 things that I'm
5
taking
beautiful
away.
things.
today.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, OC. I'm going to keep those things. And thank you, Mr. Oshoke. Sadly,
you.
we've come to the end. Everything that has a beginning, they
Has
say,
an end.
always
Has
has
an
an end.
end.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Osas. And thank you for staying tuned. And
Yes.
if you would like to join us, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, if you'd like to sponsor us, if you'd like to partner with us, you can contact us through the details on your screen. All right, so before we go, there's this thing we do. We sign our throw pillows.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me get it. All right. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Viral.
We
So
have the
there's
green
a marker
marker
there?
and the red marker. Which would you
Yes,
prefer? sir?
viral virtue.
Yeah.
So the intention behind that name is to make sure that the virtues that we are promoting go viral.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Which would you prefer, sir? Red or green?
I like both are strong colors. That okay. Let's go
Okay,
with
red.
Yes, good. So, let's do this. So I just sign, right?
Yes,
Anywhere.
anywhere.
ATL.
Nice.
Thank
And
you very
bold.
much.
So let's take a selfie.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me help you unlock that.
All right. Can I take this backwards?
Yes.
So Sas, I leave this to you.
All right. I think let me move this.
Selfie time.
Yep.
Selfie. Selfish.
Okay.
All
Then we'll
right.
come together.
Okay, are we coming together?
Let me. I think I would stay here because
Okay.
my hands
Okay.
so that I can get it. Very
Okay.
good view.
So let me sit
Yep.
there.
All right.